Virgil van Dijk can become the Premier League's greatest ever defender. We are only halfway through the season but already nobody comes close to Virgil van Dijk in the race for Player of the Year. He is the one player every team would love to have in their side. Think of the best defenders in Premier League history: John Terry, Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic. Van Dijk is all three players rolled into one. He reads the game like Terry and is a lovely passer, getting the ball out of his feet and spraying 30-yard balls. Van Dijk is blessed with the pace of Rio, too. Rarely do you see him caught out in a 1v1 situation. While he is not as aggressive as Vidic, he has that same warrior spirit and will to win. He is calm, cool, composed in the air and is a brilliant leader. It's the little unseen things he does which impress me most. Against Fulham, Liverpool scored after Van Dijk had urged goalkeeper Alisson to take a free kick quickly. Never mind Player of the Season, if he carries on playing at this level, he has all the attributes to be the Premier League's greatest ever defender. I am just surprised that it has taken until now for him to be starring in a team competing for Premier League titles. I first wrote about him in my column in 2014 when he was at Celtic. My first thought after watching him was, I bet the kidman never has to wash his shirt. That's how easy he made the game look. Even then he seemed the ideal partner for Vincent Kompany at Manchester City, but he instead took a longer road to the top, joining Southampton. To become the greatest, Van Dijk has to win trophies. He reached the Champions League final last season and now has a great chance of winning the Premier League. If Liverpool are to be crowned champions this season, Van Dijk is the one player they can least afford to lose to injury. It's been a great week for Mauricio Pochettino, winning at Arsenal before beating Everton 6-2. But with every win, speculation linking him to Manchester United grows. The last time Spurs had to deal with such interest in their manager was when my dad was linked with the England job in 2012 and the constant questions became a big distraction. If Pochettino doesn't want this ongoing chatter to affect performances, the best thing to do would be to say he is staying put. I'm looking forward to seeing how Alexis Sanchez responds to the change of manager at Manchester United. He has been far from his best since arriving in January, but now the shackles are off, there are no excuses. Fernandinho is the one star Pep can't afford to lose. Manchester City have had to live without Kevin De Bruyne and Sergio Aguero in recent weeks. Against Crystal Palace it was Fernandinho who Pep Guardiola missed the most. He is a tireless worker in midfield, breaking up the play when City do not have the ball and committing timely fouls. John Stones deputized against Palace and, while he has had a good season at centre-back, receiving the ball on the half-turn in midfield is a different prospect altogether. Stones does not have the same level of anticipation as Fernandinho and it is no surprise he struggled on Saturday. City have two players for every position but, as our graphic shows, since Guardiola took over in August 2016, they win fewer games, score fewer goals and are more leaky in defense when their master midfielder is unavailable. Nathan Redmond scored his first goal of the season for Southampton against Huddersfield. It was long overdue. It is no longer enough for wide players in the Premier League to just create goals. The best, such as Raheem Sterling, Eden Hazard and Mo Salah, score them, too. Redmond found the net on Saturday after drifting into a central position. I want to see him do that more often.